It's good to hear in the news today that the king, a caged lion who's tossing off these spider letters to all and sundry, showing a remarkably bold and determined spirit with so much to get done, is going to find time to see Prince Harry when he comes over for the Invictus Games. This is a positive, and I think also a necessity as the King Charles is returning to public duties, and as the Prince of Wales is getting on with his public duties, and the King at least says his doctors are sufficiently pleased with his progress to allow for a summer programme, which I hope will include the Trooping of the Colour, and he will be meeting greeting the Emperor and the Empress of Japan when they visit for a state visit next month. And although his programme will not be a full summer programme, a few engagements a week, and he will continue to have treatment, he is clearly very determined to make his mark and to continue his workaholic tradition. Prince William, meanwhile, apparently is fretting about his workaholic father. He wants to make sure his father is balancing his recovery, and he worries about him. And the Queen, similarly, is pleased that he's out and about, but she says, "I've been trying to hold him back." I think it's important for somebody to take care of their legacy, and a person with such a public profile needs to be aware of what they are leaving behind, either sooner or later, but it will come. And in the same way, just as funeral plans are part of the routine of being a monarch, and one shouldn't read too much into the fact that they have been revised and updated since the funeral of Her late Majesty the Queen. It's all monarchs and all people at the top of society are living with a mission. And that mission may simply be to get to the next general election, as in Rishi Sunak, or it may be slightly more mature and to think about what can be left behind, what is history going to write. And history will not be kind, I'm afraid, to Rishi, as I think history will not be terribly kind to Cameron and to Theresa May, and even, I think, to Farage. History may be significantly more benign, more generous to Theresa May than I am, but I think that will be a failing. And what is common with these individuals is their ability to start something and not to see it through, and not to put in place the tools for the completion of their vision, even if they are gone. And this is arrogance, and this is foolishness. And I think the new king is determined that there will be systems in place to ensure that his legacy is sound, whether he is around or not. And I think that is something that is admirable, and it's quite clear that that was in place in his work as Prince of Wales, and that has been inherited by his son.